Hey guys, and welcome back to Gaming with the Goons. We work hard but play harder. Following from our first episode, we will be continuing with Overcooked today, working through the second world. And today with me is myself, Grant, have Lee playing.
Hi.
And Santos.
Hello everyone!
More of the same as you saw in our last episode. We are going to crack on with the second episode today. Let's launch straight into it.
So, as you can see, this is a new stage. If you can't see by it, it's a moving stage. It gets a little bit harder for each character here, but you understand why it gets hard, because if you're not fast enough, you're literally going to be knocked out of the stage. That's why Wheels is pretty much one of the best characters for this one.
You can pretty much jump the gap.
Yeah, pretty much. You can dash over the gap.
Well, I think I'm cooking duty today. Is that right?
Yeah, that's fine. I will do the cutting today.
I will figure out what I'm doing.
And that's how
that's how you start the game off.
I'm taking over cooking duties. Temporarily.
So after 5 seconds you respawn in the game. If you do die.
Oh no. I'm also trapped this side, so I cannot help.
So all they can do when playing this is that serve, and that's literally it for that side when you do it.
As you just saw, being Wheels, I can jump that gap at the very last second, which is always useful.
Wait, let me...
As you can see, if you work in the food industry, please do not do this, okay? Yeah. Especially if you're up and new coming. This is a fun family game. This isn't a game where we take it seriously. Chuck food on the floor, chuck food on the floor. You know what? As they say, 5-second rule.
As you can see at the top, me and Grant are not coordinated.
Well, Lee got in my way, that's all I can say. Lee's just got in my way and he killed me.
Right. I've got some burgers, that's it, patties.
So in future you'll see some stages where the star level is lower than the earlier stages. Reason being this is because the earlier stages, they're telling you it's quite an easy stage. That's why you should be able to crack on and just finish it. But later on there will be like stages where they will want you to get 130, but you have like 4 minutes to finish the stage, but it takes you like about a minute or so just to do some stuff. So when we get onto that in the future, that's more likely to be World 4 or World 5 when that happens, and we can show you what we mean by it needs a little bit more time and less stars for less money for stars.
Oh, that one can't go yet. I'll do the burgers. That's alright.
So at the moment I'm still at the bottom, just cutting as much as I can, and just chucking it on the floor because that's how this place rules. Grant's still at the top, just serving the burgers, getting the plates ready and all that, and Lee's just being Lee, just doing what he wants.
Yeah, it's kind of hard when there's 3 people. It's like it's very suited for only 2 people, one to just chop and one to cook. So I'm just trying to sort of fill in the gaps. But with an extra person
helping, it makes the whole stage much easier.
It does.
So
I'm just trying to fill in the gaps where possible. Yeah, that's what you need now. Burger.
Oh, so I just saw the burger. What if you do this?
Send it. Oh, and I just drifted off the edge. I'm not paying attention.
So once again, that was another stage which was fairly easy, but we've played this game quite a few times already, so we understand how to play a gameplay is. So we're 2 to 2. This is quite a funny stage. Some stages it will happen, and that is that you'll end up seeing mice around in stages.
Oh, yeah.
So what happens is that there'll be some mice that will come along and try and steal the food that's around, as you can see just from there. So what you do is you press square and you punch them away. So that's all you need to do in the game.
So yeah, so as you can see, I'm doing basically chopping.
So I'm the one on the left, Lee's the one in the middle, and Grant's the one on the right, pretty much.
So the mouse nearly stole the tomato.
Sorry, one
And that's
mushroom.
not away.
Ah!
Oh.
He stole that tomato.
Can I shoot onions?
Yep. Yeah, so so as you can see in like the left in the middle, it is pretty busy. So as long as the rats aren't taking away the ingredients, we are generally okay.
Oh, that's everywhere.
Find a lot of rats your side.
So at least we know one thing. They're not. At least this isn't Ratatouille. So
Well, yeah, they're not helping the cooking.
at this point, it looks like Ratatouille is going for it. So
I've been chased by the rat.
as you can see, Grant's humming to the song. So this song will get catchy, and end of the day, you guys will probably end up humming to this as well.
So I try and chop the tomatoes just before the rats get them. Same with the mushrooms, but I think he's stealing them. It's really unhygienic kitchen. But
Yes, way unhygienic. As you can see, I'm just standing there because that's where the rats spawn off.
Yeah.
So I'm just punching the rats whenever it comes out.
Right, so I can, he sent that for me. I can focus on chopping the ingredients. Yeah, so you might get a 3-star rating, but it won't be a hygiene. And the rats also distract from the fact the food's still cooking. Increases a large risk of fires. Oh, he stole that onion.
So I've got an onion up ready, but there isn't an onion there. So what it means that at least you've got the onion ready to go.
That tomato soup can go. Ready? So I think that mushroom can go, and I think we're done if we get this one out. Possibly.
So that's why if you send that onion one, that's why sometimes having an extra something that is not up in the top left corner helps, because once it comes up, send it straight away. You'll get all the money and all the tips possible.
Yeah.
Love to get a little bit extra.
So as you can see, more new chefs coming along. This game, why I say it's underrated is because not many people know what to do, what this game is about. But once you start playing it, as you can see we have, we've enjoyed it so much. It's been just a fun game just for just friends and everyone to play. And they also have the DLCs in the game as well, which is I loved it, every single minute of it. And which was, they have a festive one, they have they just have just general normal ones that you can just play, and you get more characters in it. So you've got like dinosaurs, you'll get like festive stuff like Santa or something like that. Like that's on my account, which at the moment we're playing on Grant's account. So it's we're just showing you the basic of what this game is. So
yeah, so this sort of map has a massive conveyor belt, so I'm stuck in this on the right side of the kitchen while the other two are stuck on the left side. So we have to send ingredients around basically. So I need a cooked burger as well as lettuce and tomatoes so I can chop them, and a couple of buns as well.
So as you can see, it's a little bit harder for Lee's character because he's only by himself, and he has to serve, he has to cook, he has to chop, while me and Grant have me to cook, and yeah, we got me to cook, Grant to do the washing up and get the grab ingredients pretty much in a way.
As you can see, on my side, I'm having a bit of issues just trying to get coordinated. Once I am coordinated, I miss that tomato.
But then the best thing about the conveyor belt will go around, so Lee can always go for it on the second go.
So I'm going to send the dirty plates back, grab that tomato, and hopefully I can serve one of the burgers. Grab that and get another burger to then cook.
Is it as if we put the buns on our side as well, do you think?
No, if
no, my side.
The best thing for this one is if we have when Lee sends the plate to us, we keep the plates and just put the burger on it. Then he can keep we can just arrange the burger and everything on the plate. So
I just need a burger on its own, if possible, cooked burger on its own.
yeah, that's fine. Literally, that's what you got in your hand, a cooked burger.
Oh no, I mean like a burger to go in a.
Oh, okay.
This one.
Right, cooked burger coming.
So when we tried it for this level, what you want to do when you play it is you want to, when you're sending food over, go to the spot that I'm standing at right now. It gives that player on the right a bit of time to grab everything that he needs.
Tomato.
I've got to chop it. So as you can see, it's the timing is getting faster and faster. It's prompting me to try and move a bit quicker.
Yeah. So pretty much, this level is pretty much done by now. But the thing is that I don't think we're gonna get all 3 stars. But it doesn't really matter if you don't get 3 stars in this game. Like it says, you need 220 to get 3 stars. But we're not. This is a fun game. We're not trying to push you into getting 3 stars and everything. So having 3 stars is always awesome because it's one of the achievements. It's just someone who's going for achievement. But if not, then just play this game normally and just keep moving on forward. The main thing is that as long as you have enough stars to unlock the stage, it doesn't matter how you play it. You can play it all silly, you can play it all fun and everything, as long as you. The main thing is that you're enjoying the game. This is what the game's about, just enjoying it. So this time it's me at the bottom doing all the give and go, pretty much.
Oh, that's a little bit quick.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so we do all the chopping at the top. So we basically prepare the burgers up here and send patties back down for Santos to basically cook for us.
So what they're going to do is that they're going to put the burgers in, and then they're going to put a new burger into it. So they're not going to send it back to me.
Oh.
So what they should have done was that. Well, obviously they didn't listen, but what they should have done was the easier way is that they should cut the patty up and then send the wok over so that I can with a patty in it, so that I can just put straight onto the wok. So, but obviously there's not enough patty. That's why they're not doing it.
We've also sent the dirty dishes back to be washed.
Yes.
There's patties ready for you.
Oh no.
Nope.
Yep. Go on, Zombie.
If you take the burger, I'll take the lettuce and get that cut. Sorry.
Do you want the patties back your way, or?
Give me about.
Send the woks, I think.
Give me about 30 seconds. So.
That's right.
Just while he quickly makes a makeshift burger.
Yeah. Oh, that's all right. No worries.
That's right. I'll send the patty back. Are you ready?
Yeah. Just send it.
Pay.
Yeah, that's enough for
You
now.
can send one of these. I'm also going to send the dirty dishes back.
Yep. Ooh.
Oh, nearly.
You can definitely see some stages are weighted against one side of the team. Santos has a lot going on this time.
Yeah, he has to do an awful lot in the
But
space.
then- But then, because I've got a lot to do, this is why I've got 3 burgers ready to go, and all I need to do is just put a bun on them, send it over, and then all they need to do is tell me what type of burgers it's going to be. So one with lettuce, one with...
So I need lettuce and tomato, and that's all we need.
So lettuce and tomato.
I'll keep that one for the lettuce and tomato. So
And all I need to do is just keep sending them meat over.
And then we can start making more patties to then send back. Oh, I missed it.
It happens, so it's
I'll
fine.
send the dirty dishes back.
Yeah, if you send that over, Grant, that'll be fine. I don't think we're going to get another one done, but...
It's pretty tight to get another one done in 10 seconds. But yeah, as you can see, like it's not much
Stages
we
get
can do
harder
here.
and harder. Like how we done quite well on the first stages. Well, we got a 3 star on this one, so Mr. Grumpy is the next character.
Yeah.
So that's end of stage world 2 for us now. So once again, we'll do the outro to this of each game, which is Lee finishing off the sentences by this guy,
So,
King Onion.
excellent, you made it. The year is now 1999. Wow, we are cooking for a long time. I have been following your progress quite closely. You did well to survive the perils of the inner city, but now you must venture into altogether more perilous territory. The frozen realm awaits you. When you are ready, wrap up war, my friends, and remember to work together. Good luck.
So, as he said, we're going to do Frozen Ground. That is not the stage that Lee likes the most.
No, I hate it, especially with wheels.
So, as you can see, it is the Frozen stages, but we're just going to end it off here because that is World 2 all completed. Once again, thank you very much for joining us on our adventures on Overcooked. Please comment below and subscribe. Also ask what you want us to do after Overcooked. If we can do it, we'll definitely do it for you. So that's me, Santos. See you later, guys.
over and out. See you later, guys.
And it's Lee. See you later. Hope you enjoyed.